Hey there, welcome back to another episode of my devlog for the making of Darkest Blooms. Before we get started, thank you and welcome to our newest subscribers, and a special thanks to Ridham, AidMac, and Mr. Slot. Thank you for your comments. With that said, let's see what I've been up to this week. I've created a few new rooms in the cave. This is a safe room where you can set up a bonfire with your team if you need to save and get some rest. I have decorated the cave, but I think everything in here are assets that I've already shown off in previous videos. Might be a few new ones in there, but nothing too exciting. Since we are in the cave, we should go over and visit Grady, check on the squirrel and the mice, make sure everyone's doing okay. Mice look good and happy and twitchy as ever. Grady's beard has been fluffed. It was plasticky and pointy before, and I've updated that a bit. Since like episode 2, I've been promising dialogue, but when I'm working on dialogue, there's nothing for me to really show off in the videos, mostly because it keeps failing. One of the things I was doing with dialogue was I was trying to do a line by line into the code and put that into the game, but I have found that there is a better way. So I've been creating these as like reactionary shots. As what I want to do is when the dialogue comes up, it'll be colored based on who's speaking, but it'll also have a picture of who's speaking next to it, if it's a reasonable character, somebody we care about, playable characters or whatever. So instead of saying Nixter said, or Zura said, or Grady said, or KK said, it'll have their picture, their dialogue, like the actual box will be designed based on their like colors and themes. And you can see if they look like cocky or angry or disgusted by what you're saying. So you can have more of like a feedback, and it feels a lot more alive than just 16-bit characters. And this isn't much to look at, but this is the new program I've been using. Instead of doing the lines of dialogue one by one in it, you can put everything into Inkle, and Inkle will let you put it directly into Unity. So if you go out to Grady and you talk to him, like you will eventually be able to do, you can find out his name is Grady. You can ask him about what he's doing here, about the cave, and he'll tell you that he thinks before him and his friends used to hang out in this cave that there were a bunch of scientists here, and he thinks that because if you go to the right side of the cave, there is a easy to miss room that is full of books. So thank you, Grady. With that information, we can go back to the game. And small glitch here. Billy is coming out the wrong door. As programming makes you realize you're your own worst enemy, and everything that goes wrong in the game is absolutely my fault, but I get to blame Billy instead. So over here we have this small room, and if you look around it, there are no doors. But as you probably noticed, there's a little entrance here. So thanks Grady, this exists. As you can see, there are a lot of books. I decided that I wanted to have books and scrolls, and I didn't want them all to look exactly the same. It really bothers me when every book you see in a game looks exactly the same. I may have gone overboard. I think I've made a lot of different books, and I don't think, even though I have the camera more zoomed in on this one, most of these books I have like different bookmarks in, different colors and on different pages, which is probably too much because I don't think even with the camera zoomed in you can actually see that. Yeah, made a whole bunch of different books. This is a bunch of just asset building, bottles and books and writing utensils and mugs and bottles. And the cool thing about the bottles, if you look closely, is you can see Billy right through them, which I'm a big fan of that. But yeah, dialogue's been the big struggle, as not much to show off each week when I'm working on that, especially when I'm failing at it. But hopefully there'll be something to show off with that. The goal is to have some sort of playable demo of this game by Christmas, and hopefully there will be a structure to that. If not, it will be playable in the sense that the way you see me playing it now. I'll let people go around and test things and see what kind of stuff is broken in the game. For instance, as I'm playing the character, you can't see all the things that I know are broken in here, like Billy can just walk forever right out of the game right now because I don't have borders in this room. Most of it's just like tidying up stuff. But if I make it a demo by Christmas time, then then I will know I have to have all that fine tuning stuff fixed up before you guys find all the ways to break my game. Um, yeah, next week, if I do get tied down too much on dialogue, I will make a video more about like the purpose of the game, the philosophy behind the game, more of the like who the characters are. I realize that I've been focusing a lot on looks of the game because I want to show off the assets, and I think that looks better in a YouTube video than just talking about like the purpose or the theory behind the structure of the game. But let me know if you think that's interesting or if you think I should do something else. Um, yeah, with that said, thank you so much for watching. As always, it's a small channel. Every little thing you do makes a big difference. If you want to like or share or comment or join the Discord and let me know what you think. We're always available to chat in there, and any criticism, critiques, compliments, anything you want to throw my way, I very much appreciate that. We also have the Patreon. If you want to check out, there's I think a decent amount of special content on there. Um, I'm going to try to start putting a lot more free content on there as well. Not a ton of it is free right now, but if you want to throw $3 my way and pretend you're buying me a beer, always appreciated. I think that's all the plugs, all the hit like, hit subscribe. So yeah, thanks. Thanks again for watching. Thanks as always, and I'll see you next time. Bye.